I assume it's like, yo, it's LeBron. It'd be cool to have him on the board, give him a little cut.
Well, you want to if Jordan can't get a piece of the Bulls,
Yeah.
you think LeBron's getting a piece of the team he never played for, never won a chip for? And also, what connectivity does he have to that? Like, if you're LeBron, you're like, give me a piece of the Cavs or something. Yeah. But I guess what I'm saying is, like, do people not think this happened? Like, how naive are we? It's the same people who think that, like, college basketball players just started getting paid with NIL deals. Like, it's normal. Oh, you think that this financial system, like, just came out of nowhere? They're getting the same shit they were making. Not the same, they're getting more, but they're just getting paid now above the table before.
Now they're getting taxed on it.
Basically. They were getting taxed on. I mean, they had all these fucking. You would do like an internship in the summer for some hedge fund of the dude that went to Duke, and they would pay you crazy money for your little internship. Like, they just found ways around it. But these guys all got paid.
I assume there's always like some type of shenanigans, but I never know exactly how it works and what LeBron ultimately wants.
I mean, again, I can't speak for LeBron. That's what I would want if I was. That's what I would do personally.
Yeah. Trying to get like the Beckham deal.
Yeah. Also, what are the chances that the 76ers even go to the finals? Like,
well, Cauchy, zero. No, Cauchy has them at 12%.
Cauchy, dumb money.
Above the Knicks. Knicks are at 9%.
How are you going to... Okay, so OKC is first for some stupid
22%
reason.
for OKC.
San Antonio's second. Philly is third. They've proved absolutely nothing. And New York is fourth, and we are the defending champs with the best player in the world on our team.
Yeah.
All right, so let's.
But you get Braun. You get Braun, all of a sudden that bumps up. I think they were like two. They were like 2
years old. What is he going to do at 42? He wasn't doing it with Luka in LA.
Inspiration. The power of friendship.
Yo, shout out the power of friendship.
It's gonna go a long way.
Yeah, it took Argentina real far. I tell you that I was talking to guys at the game, and he goes, yeah, Spain, you know, they just play this incredible defense, and they have this, like, amazingly methodical offense, and they're just constant pressure by holding the ball. And Argentina, their thing is the power of friendship. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, that's kind of how they play. It's just like the power of friendship.
Yeah. They all love Messi so much. That's what the 76ers are going to do. They love Braun so much. They want to get him a ring. They're all going to come together. All the guys on that team, whoever they are, they're all going to rally around Braun.
There's no way. Calvin, you've got this absolutely wrong. Anybody trading right there, you have it absolutely wrong. The real money is on the New York Knicks to repeat again, and then another year after that, and probably go fourth straight, maybe.
I'm going to put some on New York.
It's not. Now it's
guaranteed.
Yeah, done. Lock it in.
I can't believe I got caught by some AI shit because I saw some shit where his other son got drafted to the 76. I was like, oh, this makes so much sense.
I hit the boys with that one to verify because I was like, nah, this is Bryce got drafted as an unrestricted league.
I was like, oh, that would be a legendary.
Bryce, he could play with Bryce, right? Like, is that possible?
Technically.
Yeah. Don't he have to play 1 year?
I think Bryce played 1 year at Arizona, no?
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, he could.
Maybe redshirted. But yeah, you just need 1 year and then you come in. And you can definitely make that. Like, if that's the goal, you can make that happen.
That would be fire.
You get both your kids in the league?
Yeah, come on.
You're like one kid away from LeVar Ball. Like, you're almost as great as the dad as LeVar.
Yeah, almost.
LeVar is the code, obviously. All three of his kids at one point in time were playing some form of professional basketball.
Have you seen him walking around with his missing leg? And he's just showing it off. But he's like, yeah, I don't give a shit. I still hoop on you. And he's like, I'm wearing pants today. He pulls it up. Shows his leg off.
He got confidence.
Didn't slow him down at all.
You have to give up to get your kids in the league, right? You have to give up a limb.
Would you lose a limb to put 3 of your kids in that game?
Yeah, for the 3 kids I don't have, yes.
Bring them back to life. I know. Yeah, who got more confidence, the LeVar Ball or the chick from Love Island?
Which one?
The one-legged girl from One Island.
Oh, I don't know this.
You didn't know this girl? No. She's like a Paralympic athlete that was on Love Island.
Really?
Her name was Bea or something like that. But like,
you into this?
I into this. First of all, this is crazy. My wife started watching. I didn't realize there's a new episode every day. They're cutting a new episode 5 days a week or something.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Bea interest, yeah.
Mission Q.
Pass or fail?
Pass or fail? I'm a married man. I'm married, bro. I'm married.
Bro, pass and fail it.
You're the only person that can pass and fail it.
Really?
Because you're not married.
Yeah, but she still lets me do that. Oh, I gotta tell you a story later, but we'll get to it. I'll tell you later. On the pod.
Storytelling mode.
Yeah, but it has to do with Spider-Man.
So you can get into
Alright,
Spider-Man.
fine. You saw it, whatever.
How is Spider-Man, first of all?
The best Spider-Man ever. And it's a top 5 Marvel.
What did I tell y'all?
It's a top 5
What did I
Marvel.
tell y'all?
It's a top 5 Marvel.
What did I tell y'all?
You also said it was better than the Odyssey.
It is.
Let's use Creative Cloud Pro to design a postcard. Adobe Photoshop's new AI feature makes it fast and easy. I use the remove tool to keep the focus on what matters. Then, dynamic text to give the title some personality. It's so easy.
Actually tripled our sales revenue from Google Ads when we incorporated Performance Max. So Google Ads allowed us to find that audience at scale and build awareness with people who were ready to make a change.
Financially, it is.
Boom.
Have you seen the Odyssey yet?
People don't lie. Exactly. You went out your way to see Spider-Man.
That is true. I can say it just
You want to see Spider-Man?
I went with my house with my baby. We all sat separately.
Where you couldn't even watch it together?
It was packed.
Because it was sold out? It was
Sold
sold
out
out
everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
It was that good.
I thought it was fun. But I've never seen Marvel movies. I don't know.
You don't know any of the backstory. Nothing. Like, come on, that's a big part of the movie.
How much backstory do you need to know to appreciate the movie? We're not going to give away any spoilers, by the way.
I think very little.
Nah, you need a good portion.
You need a little.
Yeah.
Even though everyone's mind got erased at the end of it.
Yeah, if you don't know that, then like all of the stakes go.
Yeah, there was a lot of confusion.
Everyone's mind's got a but not Spider-Man's.
No, not
He
his.
walks in the store and then Zendaya doesn't recognize him.
Exactly.
You gotta know that.
Yeah,
If you don't know that, that movie's gonna be really just fun.
It's fun.
You're like,
fun.
Yeah.
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But it was good. It's good. There's layers. It's not just like corny.
You don't gotta defend it, bro.
It's good. It's got layers. It got layers. It's not predictable like the Odyssey. You know, even though it's a book that's been out for
Nah, but it's just not predictable. Watch the Passion of Christ, like, man, I knew he was gonna die. I knew he was gonna die. Come on.
3 days, bro. 3 days.
Predictable. 3 days. Let me guess. 3 days. He comes back. Let me guess.
We can't spoil it.
Why can't we? The world has seen it. Except you.
Yeah.
How do you want to spoil it?
By saying what happens?
All right, can we spoil it later in the episode just so that everybody watching right now can just?
Okay, yeah. We'll spoil it later. But what's your story that's related to Spider-Man?
Okay, so I see it with my lady. We're talking about what we think about the movie after. We're like, oh, we enjoyed all this stuff. And then, like, all of a sudden, she's getting a little, like she wants to say something, but she's not saying it. I'm like, what's up? She's like, you know, like,
Tom Holland smash. Look over smash. Nah, not Tom Holland.
bro, she's like, he's in good shape. Bitch, what?
He's in good shape.
No, but he's like, yeah, he's
Yeah,
like,
but why can't she comment on that? She wasn't trying to get webbed up. She wasn't trying to go to respect. With all due respect, I would talk to respect. No, but that's not.
nah, yo, nah.
That's webbing.
Yeah. You're saying like to grab it or something like that'd be
Nah, but what made it worse is that she was uncomfortable saying it, so you know she really wanted to say it. Yeah. And I'm like, what you mean? But like, I'm fit. And then she had to pull one of these like, yeah. But I was like, I'm the only one in this house who likes white people. Stop it. No.
Oh, you felt like white guys weren't a threat. You thought you only had to worry about other black dudes.
This is never a threat. I'm not worried about anything. But I did not think she was attracted to white
No,
people.
Did it hurt more because he's white? Like,
Yes. This is what. Can I tell you what this is?
welcome to our world.
Can I tell you what this is? This is how lesbians act when, like, the more straight one likes a guy. Because you know you can't give her what that white guy can
Bro,
give her.
is this? Look at this.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Nah, he's never been like this though.
Yeah, dude.
He's like,
It's easy for you short guys to be able to get this straight. If you're under 5'6",
that's really gonna be your excuse.
It's hard to get rid of this. No, far I gotta push it. You know, like, if you're just doing this,
How many more reps can
you
you
can
do?
do 100
Is
reps.
he even short? How short is he? How
You
tall?
are a little less than you. Maybe a little
We
taller.
both the same tallness.
What level of tallness is
We
he?
the same
5'7".
level.
He's 5'7".
Oh,
You're
that's why he's short as Matt. He's not like this.
That's his hate.
No, he's fucking. He's a ninja. He's like 2 inches from a ninja. Nah, that's why. It's way easy to look like that when you're short. Nah,
That's crazy.
son. Immediately next day I'm in the gym. I'm back lifting now.
This guy believes. He's not out of gym, bro. She likes something else.
No, but now I realize she liked when I had the muscle. All this time I'm trying to get fucking tennis skinny, and now she looks at me and she thinks I'm frail out
Your
here.
girl didn't meet you as a tennis player.
I know she let me like that. She
Met you
As a hard and sweet
met you
criminal.
as a queen's goon. That's a queen's goon.
That.
She likes guys who are from Queens when you really think about it.
Relax.
Peter Parker from Queens, bro.
Alright.
Peter Parker from Queens, you're from Queens.
Just say
And you're really from the music community. He's from the streets of Queens.
He's from Sunnyside.
Son, you can't even swing on a Sunnyside. Where you're from.
Yeah.
Where you're from, you
Yeah.
can't even swing.
There's nothing to grab on.
It's nothing. You might as well walk.
We did do a lot of walking.
That's what I'm
We did do a lot of
saying.
walking.
This guy, damn, bro. So she was just like
Hey.
geeked up. No, with all due respect.
I'm in the gym now. Watch. Give me a moment.
And he has a spider tattoo on him. Oh, man.
That's good. That's good that you even remember that.
He's kinda like
you checking me out. I like that.
I know.
That was good. That was good. And you look like it. You look like Spider-Man. Oh,
You're a substitute Spider-Man. And then she found the real thing.
Damn.
You've been putting it in her brain this whole time that she really likes Spider-Man.
Maybe so, yeah. Maybe she's talking about tattoo.
why did I break this shit? Why did I do this to myself? So yeah, I left loving the movie and I hate this shit. Fuck Tom Holland.
Fuck Tom Holland.
Fucking short motherfucker. Mad easy to look like that.
I don't know shit about movies. I was like, this guy's
Way better acting in this than
Can I just say something about Alex? I want to make you feel comfortable. Luckily for you, he doesn't like white women, so your girl's fine. It's a bunch of something. Layers of backhanded. I know.
We lost that round, but it's not over yet. Step up. Halftime.
back in the gym, guys. Really? Yeah, fuck this tennis shit.
Did you really feel insecure?
Securing A. Hardcore domination. Secure the objectives. A lockdown. Enemy took Charlie. Enemy has Bravo.
Get out of there!
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
He's gone.
Be advised, hostile lightning strike inbound. Hostile care package inbound. UAV inbound. Friendly care package inbound.
Positioning.
Hostile UAV above. RCXD inbound.
Shot out.
UAV inbound.
Another kill. Stitch.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
Drop. Shut up. Another kill.
Hostile UAV above. Friendly UAV inbound.
Eyes on enemy. Got a kill. Shoot her down.
Timeline in jeopardy. Pick it up. Be advised, hostile lightning strike inbound.
Shoot her down.
Securing C. Securing C. Losing Alpha. Losing A. Be advised, hostile care package inbound.
Concussion out.
Sales, mission profile has not been achieved. RTB for retasking.
Favorite things about Everything 420 is the mystery boxes. You pick a category and they send you a box pack of goodies and surprises. It's a fun way to discover new products while giving a lot more value for your money. It's basically like Amazon, but for your unwinding essentials. So head to everything420.com. Use the code FLAVOR for 15% off. That's everything420.com. Also, guys, I cannot stress this enough. You guys have a month left of summer. Okay, that's a month left of. Listen, people are more open in the summer, man. You know, they're not really focused on work. They're really focused on hooking up. They work so hard to get their bodies into a type of shape where they want it to be admired. They want to be appreciated. And they might be willing to throw you a little strange. They wouldn't be willing to throw you in February. They wouldn't be willing to throw it to you even in November. They wouldn't. So if you have one of those circumstances pop up, you got to be ready for it. And be ready for it, you have to be ready almost right away. You know, there's these other pills out there that are going to have you rock, but you're going to be waiting more than 30 minutes to get hard. A girl might have to be out with her friends. You know what I mean? You might be in the bathroom of a fun day party. There's not 30 minutes to wait for that. Lucha Gold, 15 minutes or less, rock hard, ready to go. It's the only one on the market doing that. You're welcome. Like, how do you not do like 15 minutes? That means she gets the eyes. She gives you the eyes. Let's go to the bathroom. Or you throw it out there. You make that brain choice. You know, let's go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? You do that. You're throwing it. Then you need just 15 minutes. You're gonna have a little line here in the bathroom. If you get a drink over there, let's get a little water. I don't want to be harsh. You should have some water too, depending on what you're trying to do here. There's plenty of things that you can do in that 15 minute time period, and then you get that lucha. I can tell you all the ingredients you don't need to know about. Hard as you ever be, and it's 15 minutes or less. Also, we have a special offer right now.
Hard point. Secure the objectives. Hard point identified. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Gotta come back! Down.
Hard point identified. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Going hot!
Hostile UAV above.
Target down! Shot out.
Hard point identified. Hostiles have the hard point. Hostile UAV above. Hard point is ours. Hard point contested. Hostile counter UAV above. Radar is down. Be advised. Hostile stealth chopper inbound. Hard point identified. Hard point contested.
He's gone.
Hard point is ours. Hostile counter UAV above. Radar is down. Be advised, hostile care package inbound. Hostile hunter-killer drone inbound.
Down.
Hardpoint identified. UAV inbound. Be advised, hostile care package inbound. Hostiles have the hard point. Hostile UAV above. Hardpoint identified.
Gun down!
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Be advised, hostile counter UAV is online. Friendly UAV inbound. Be advised, hostile stealth chopper inbound.
He's gone. Jumping off!
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
He's gone.
Hostile UAV above. Hostile counter UAV above. Radar is down. UAV inbound. Be advised, hostile hunter-killer drone inbound. Hostile UAV above. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint identified. UAV inbound. Hostile care package inbound. Hardpoint contested. Be advised, hostile hunter-killer drone inbound.
He's gone.
Hostile hunter-killer drone inbound. Hostile UAV above.
Sticky going out!
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Coming up, stand by.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming. UAV inbound. Be advised, hostile orbital VSAT online. Pick it up. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Be advised, hostile hunter-killer drone inbound. Time's almost up. Be advised, hostile UAV incoming. That one hurt our reputation. Hardpoint. Capture the objectives. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hostile UAV above. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. UAV on standby. Friendly UAV inbound. Hunter-killer drone ready for deployment. Care package on standby. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed.
Down.
Hardpoint identified.
orders. Friendly UAV inbound. Hunter-killer drone deployed. Hostile UAV above.
Shut him out!
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint identified.
Got it!
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
He's gone. Got a kill!
Be advised, hostile lightning strike inbound.
Down. Shot out. RPG!
Hostile dragon fire in your AO. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Counter UAV inbound. UAV inbound. Hostile UAV above. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint lockdown. UAV awaiting orders. Be advised, hostile UAV incoming. Hunter-killer drone ready for deployment. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Care package awaiting orders. Hardpoint contested. UAV inbound. Be advised, hostile UAV incoming. UAV on standby. Friendly UAV inbound.
Sticky going out!
Hunter-killer drone deployed.
Fire out! He's gone.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming. Hardpoint identified. UAV inbound. Counter UAV inbound. Hostile UAV above. Hostile counter UAV above. Radar is down. Orbital V-site online. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hard point. Hardpoint is ours.
Flash out!
This is it. Pick it up. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint identified. Time's almost up. Counter UAV inbound.
Target!
Friendly UAV inbound. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. That one hurt our reputation.
This is her just now coming into herself. She hasn't met Professor X yet. How old is she in the movie? Like 17 or something. Yeah. Okay, right at the end, she's driving upstate.
Oh.
Yes. Fire.
Damn, that shit.
Yeah, come on, man. This shit is fire.
Yeah. She don't need how he paid.
I have been creating concept art and digital illustrations for over 10 years, and yet I am not skilled at 3D modeling. But ever since I started using Hayden 3D, I can now instantly convert my rough 2D concept sketches into very detailed 3D models in just a few clicks, which I can then paint over in Photoshop and create awesome illustrations for RPG and trading card games without knowing any 3D modeling softwares. I don't have to worry about the perspective, complex technical drawings, maintaining consistency in technical design details. Hayden 3D takes care of all that and does all the heavy lifting. This saves me so much time and is so helpful that I just have to share it with y'all. This cannot be kept a secret. Take a look at these examples.
Hardcore search and destroy.
Concept sketch input converted to detailed multi-view images using built-in image 3D render style.
Eliminate the objective.
Finally, into
Bomb acquired.
And here's another one.
Targets!
With a spaceship concept art originally converted into a detailed 3D model. I already made
Charges dropped.
where I painted over the 3D model in
Shut
Photoshop
up.
to create this cool sci-fi illustration. Check it out if you haven't watched it yet. This still cannot replace any skilled professional 3D artist, but for those of you, like myself, who do not know 3D modeling, this can be a very powerful and helpful tool, and workflow significantly. Today I'm going to demonstrate the same process, but instead of a sci-fi space.
Let me tell you a story. A story about the Star Wars. A story about rich and timeless characters like Luke, Han, Leia, Anakin Skywalker.
We lost that round, but it's not over yet. Get ready for the next one.
These characters were part of a narrative that had purpose and intentionality. They were about stuff. Good versus evil. Romance. The growth and establishment of fascism and tyranny that can happen in plain sight. In the
Hardcore search and destroy.
Refused to live under its boot heel.
Destroy the objectives. Charges acquired.
Grenade! Move! He's gone.
A long time ago, before our favorite stories were relegated to an endless wave of low-effort slop streaming shows, Star Wars was movies. It was so long ago that I know it's hard to believe, but when a Star Wars movie released, it was a massive event. You could feel it.
We lost the bomb.
That's a kill.
Uncertainty that our larger-than-life characters were not infallible, but that there was always a glimmer of hope to those that persevere. It could be a tragedy.
We lost that round, but it's not over yet. Step up.
It could even be a new but familiar beginning or a complete story. Sometimes we would sit in awe that a movie could be so well crafted with so much love and inspiration behind the lens. Sometimes we would sit in awe that what you were watching could be so
Hardcore search and destroy.
that something so asinine got through so many.
Eliminate the objectives. Bomb acquired. Bomb carrier down.
After returning to the silver
Charges acquired.
the sin that this Star Wars movie committed is the most unforgivable. It made me feel absolutely nothing. So I'm going to get into my thoughts on the new Star Wars movie, The Mandalorian and Grogu, as well as how I've been feeling about Star Wars as a whole. When I talk about The Mandalorian and Grogu, I'm going to talk about some stuff that happens in the movie. So technically, I guess this is a spoiler review. Take that as you will. It doesn't
You failed to accomplish the mission profile. Stand down.
because nothing happens in this movie, genuinely, without a hint of exaggeration. The episodes in the show The Book of Boba Fett that feature the Mandalorian are more integral to the story of these characters than this movie. Nothing changes for them, nothing develops. They don't even hint at a backstory or a hint of a character trait that would be new information when it comes to these two characters. But that's the thing. They aren't characters. They haven't been characters since The Mandalorian Season 2. They're nothing but mascots and merchandising. Every single review of this movie sounds like this. Star Wars is back, and it's more fun than ever. Is it good? Let me put it this way. Baby Grogu is freaking cute. Guys, not every movie needs to be good. Some can be just for fun. Guys, we shouldn't criticize it because Star Wars is back in movie theaters. It's just for kids anyway. And kids are so stupid. They don't care if a movie is good or bad. I, for one, am thankful to Dave Filoni. He made a movie with Star Wars in the title. Did I mention how fun it is? And the whole thing about, oh, it's just for kids, is so pathetic. You know what else are kids' movies? Every Star Wars movie ever made. Let's have a bit of a higher standard here, huh? Star Wars captured my imagination when I was a kid. This will only capture their attention. So let's get started. When exploring alien planets, roaming fees can get insane. And sometimes there's no Wi-Fi spots in sight. That's why I bet the Mandalorian and Baby Grogu had access to today's sponsor, Saley. Saley is a digital SIM card that works without having to put anything into your phone. So no more swapping physical SIMs while traveling. All you have to do is download the Saley app on your phone, choose a data plan from one of the over 200 destinations that are available at some of the best rates online, then follow the instructions to install the eSIM and you're set. It will activate the instant you land so you can stay connected wherever you go without expensive roaming fees. Traveling is already stressful enough, so save yourself some time instead of waiting in lines for a local SIM card or having to deal with scammers selling fake SIMs outside train stations and airports. Saley has active security features so you can browse more confidently, change your virtual location, and block malicious ads. Chat support is available 24/7 if you run into any problems. And Saley will give you a full refund if your device isn't eSIM compatible. So go now to Saley.com/JCote or use the link in the description and use code JCote at checkout to get an exclusive 15% off on Saley data plan. Thank you so much to Saley for sponsoring this video. Now back to the video. We start off the movie with the Mandalorian taking down a bounty along with some Imperial remnants. Him and Grogu are running around decimating stormtroopers, and he even takes down 2 or 3 AT-ATs just single-handedly. This scene is fine, and it does its job of being an exciting opening to get you on board and prove to the audience that there's a little more budget maybe than the TV show, but there's no stakes or like anything to engross you because there's nothing at risk here. The Mandalorian is way too overpowered. He can't be hurt. He literally has invincibility armor. Since I think like season 2 of the show, this has been an issue with this character. Basically, he built his entire suit out of something called Beskar. Beskar armor is impervious to all blaster fire and lightsabers and basically anything. So it doesn't matter if he's fighting 3 stormtroopers or 50 stormtroopers or 3 entire walkers, which was like the same amount that caused a desperate fight in Empire Strikes Back for an entire rebellion base. It's like playing GTA with invincibility cheats on. So even if the action is decently well done, I still don't feel anything. Outside of one scene where he needs to get injured by this dragon snake for plot purposes, which is kind of the only like exciting scene in the movie. He's playing the game on God mode, and you know nothing bad is gonna happen to Baby Grogu. Then they get picked up by Zeb. Dave Filoni is way too attached to all these characters that he created in his animated shows. He just throws anyone he can into the live action here. No one who hasn't watched Rebels knows who the Zeb is, and they don't try to explain it. When you make a movie, you have to give me characters. This isn't a character. More egregiously is that there's also another bounty hunter that Mando faces off with, and they get no characterization. Not one single line to explain who they are or what they want. What are their motivations? They just show up in the movie and then exit the movie. Who is that? Yes, if you've seen the Clone Wars, you say, oh, that's Embo, I know that. But this is not how you write a movie. I've seen so many people online say that this is a great new entry point for the franchise, and I cannot disagree more. Excluding baby toddlers spinning up on their bed, if this is your first Star Wars movie, you will be confused and bored out of your mind. Not because the plot is hard to follow or anything without prior Star Wars knowledge, but just because if you've never watched any of the animated shows, you won't have the tiny rush of your synapses firing when you see a character that you recognize, which is the only thing that the characters in this movie have to offer you. And I know that's ironic considering I'm the Jukey Linus Gaper Bigzoid guy. And yes, I love Bluff Shitos, okay? I've made plenty of videos about these butt fartos, okay? I love that. But that's just the sauce, okay, of Star Wars. The texture, the spice. It's not the main thing. Bluff Shitos should never be the main thing. There also needs to be a movie. Even when they're forced to do a pit fight in front of an audience, it's a callback to the original movie. It's a Dejarik match. So all the creatures they fight are the original chessboard creatures that we saw on board the Millennium Falcon. They even have the one do his slam in exactly the same way as we saw in that movie. Remember in Attack of the Clones when they did this exact same scene, except they actually introduced 3 new monster designs that were all memorable in their own way because of the way they attacked and sounded. And Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Padme actually had to use their wits just to survive the encounter. And it was one of the best and most exciting scenes in that movie. Instead, here it's just noise. There's nothing to engage you. What if, like how Obi-Wan and Anakin had their lightsabers taken away, Mando had his armor taken away, and there was actual dramatic stakes, and Pedro Pascal could actually come to set, and it could actually be a scene. But no. There's a scene later where basically the same thing happens. He gets put into a pit and has to fight a giant snake. It's the exact same scene as the Rancor pit in Return of the Jedi. The snake is a really cool and striking design, and he even lost his helmet for a second. So it's definitely a better scene the second time around, but it's also just rinse and repeat. Like, didn't we just do this almost exact same scene one act ago? Plot-wise, there's nothing to follow because there's nothing to latch on to. There are hardly anything as basic as motivations at play. This is designed to exist and be as inoffensive as humanly possible. Nothing more. It's the type of shit that you throw on TV when it's already halfway over while you're folding laundry or something. It's so disposable. And that is really the key word. We start off by giving Mando the Razor Crest back. Everything needs to be set back to the status quo. We cannot push these characters forward in any way. Remember when his ship blew up? So we spent almost an entire episode just building a new Naboo cruiser for him to use? Forget that. Just give him his old ship back. Because they need to be held in stasis. They need to be able to sell merch and toys of these two in perpetuity. And for that reason, they can never meaningfully develop. This movie is nobody's passion project. Pedro Pascal is asleep at the wheel here. The two stunt guys that wear the armor do a really good physical performance for this character. And then there's one scene in the movie where the helmet comes off and Pedro Pascal actually bothered to show up to set. And he actually did really well in that scene. But the rest of the time, the voice is so phoned in, especially towards the end of the movie. His line reads were so void of emotion, it became laughable. The place is about to be bombed, and he's telling Rhoda and Grogu to get out of there. So he says, go, go. Telling them to leave, and he has no hint of desperation and void of emotion.
Go. Go.
Connect your tools, and Marketer.com handles the rest.
He just read some of these lines off the script like it was popcorn reading time. Jeremy Allen White plays Rhoda the Hutt, and he just uses his normal voice. He doesn't try to do anything. They add some effects to try and make him more slug-like, I guess, but otherwise it's just Jeremy Allen White reading off a script, like he just recorded it on his voice memos and then texted it to Jon Favreau for the movie. And just so you know, Rhoda doesn't want to be like his dad. He wants to be his own man. Did you know it's hard to be Jabba the Hutt's son? They'll make sure you know that, because he says it 3 or 4 times. It's like placeholder dialogue, because this movie's just for kids, right? And kids are so fucking stupid, why bother trying? And there's no interesting conflict to speak of. There was this scene where Mando brings Rhoda back to the New Republic, even though he was supposed to bring him to the Hutts so that they could exchange him for information. And Sigourney Weaver seems like she's about to reprimand him, which would have made him second guess if the New Republic is really all it's cracked up to be, because they're compromising their morals somewhat by even making a deal with the Hutts in the first place. Then there would be some interesting conflict. Is it worth it for the greater good to do shady deals with characters like the Hutts? Or will Mando have to go against the New Republic in order to do what he personally thinks is right? No, she just says, good job, and then they move on. Nothing interesting can happen. No sauce, no seasoning, just bland. Oh, thank you. Can I just have the food? Just the flavorless food cubes, please. That's all I want. Nobody cares. And nobody cares less than Jon Favreau. Look, Jon Favreau is a competent director and filmmaker. He does his job, and he does it fine. But he also has absolutely no artistic vision. He has nothing to say. He might as well be filling out spreadsheets as opposed to making a movie. At least J.J. Abrams tries to do stuff. He likes movies. I don't know, obviously J.J. Abrams almost single-handedly killed Star Wars.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
And I'm definitely not saying that this movie is worse than The Rise of Skywalker. But at least The Rise of Skywalker was bad in a way that's fun to talk about. This is just mediocre to the point that it might as well not exist. Whether I just watched a movie or sat down and stared at the wall for 2 hours and 12 minutes, nothing would change. Nothing would be different in my life. What I'm saying is the inoffensiveness of this movie genuinely offended me. Why are we okay with this? Let's talk about Baby Grogu in this movie. Introduced in the first Mando season, when the show was still trying to be a space western, and Mando actually had a backstory, and character traits, and opinions, and was slightly morally gray. I'm not saying he was ever like Cassian Andor or something. But you know, he used to be a bounty hunter. Like, that was the idea. Now he's just a full-fledged member of the New Republic. I'm getting away from the task at hand. We were introduced introduced to Baby Yoda in the first season. He didn't have a name yet, everyone just called him Baby Yoda. Then in season 2, they decided to give him a name, Grogu, which is so f***ing funny. The most bankable creation that Disney was ever able to conjure up since buying Star Wars, and they called the thing Grogu. Grogu is a puppet, and I love that about him. They're able to get a lot of cute stuff out of him. He waddles around, has little noises, does cute stuff like holding a cup, and then occasionally he uses his impressive force powers to get them out of a jam. That's Grogu. That's what he's been ever since he was introduced 7 years ago, and he has not developed in any way since. And I, for one, am f***ing sick of this baby. You can only get so much mileage out of this until you start to get diminishing returns. In this movie, it's the same story. He does cute shit and waddles around with the Babu Franks. Speaking of the Babu Franks, is this not just Minions? Is this not just Minions? Anyway, Grogu is never in any danger, and then at the end, he closes his eyes, and the music swells, and he uses his force power when all hope is lost to save the day. Maybe this would be cool if it was the first time we saw him using his force power, but it isn't. He's done this same shtick like 5+ times by this time already. When are we gonna move on from this? There's even a point in this movie when the Mandalorian gets injured. He gets poisoned by the dragon snake. Not that anything serious would ever happen, but for plot reasons, he gets momentarily incapacitated. So we get a section of this movie where we are only following Grogu. Except this isn't treated like a dramatic beat where Grogu has to grow up a little. It's just more scenes of Grogu being cute. He's so vulnerable here, we should be fearing for his life. But no, the only time he gets swallowed by like a giant frog, it's played for a comedic beat. He heals the Mandalorian because he beats some fish guy that somehow knows everything that's going on, and he just gives Grogu paste that just magically heals the Mandalorian. Wow, I was so worried! And there's no emotion when he finally wakes up. He just says, this is the way, and we move on. And nothing. And then at the end of the movie, Sigourney Weaver and Dave Filoni fly in on their X-Wings and bomb the Hutts home even though the villains are already dead. By the way, these Twin Hutts are the main villains of this movie. They didn't even bother to name them. The only thing worth praising in this movie is the music. The movie itself isn't doing anything, but at least the music feels like it's trying to do something new for Star Wars. Ludwig Göransson, in one single song, took a bigger creative risk than the entirety of the rest of the movie combined. And it paid off. I'm surprised they even let him do that. You know what would have been a really good Mandalorian and Grogu movie? A movie with an actual villain, played by someone like, I don't know, Giancarlo Esposito, and then the movie could have actual stakes and conflict and end on an emotional beat where Mando realizes that bounty hunting is no life for Grogu, so he makes the hard but necessary choice to let the child go off and be trained by Luke Skywalker. Then he takes his helmet off and he says goodbye. But oh wait, that already happened! And then they completely reversed it because these two were just too profitable. And now, there is nowhere for these characters to go.
I want a horror movie. A horror movie. How's this? It needs zombies. Got it.
I need a commercial for my Robo Vacuum Cleaner.
I can do that. We want a music video. It's a little dark. It's too bright now. More cinematic.
What color?
Actually, scrap the horror movie. I want to see a unicorn flying over a waterfall. Okay, here we go.
Hardcore domination. Secure the objectives. Securing C. C lockdown. Securing B. Bravo lockdown. We've pulled forward.
Okay, so I know the title of this YouTube video sounds dramatic, but it's really how I feel right now. I know people have been saying Star Wars is dying since, like, the Phantom Menace came out, but I've never felt this defeated, even after the Rise of Skywalker. And now, this is the guy who's taking over the reins.
Securing Alpha.
This is exactly what people have been begging for years. You know, down with Kathleen Kennedy, put Dave Filoni in.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
Kennedy greenlit Andor. Would Dave Filoni do that? In some ways, I wonder if Andor actually killed Star Wars. by being so good that settling for the lesser projects and waving it off like, well, at least we're getting Star Wars, we should be thankful, just doesn't work anymore. Tony Gilroy proved that there is still life in this franchise. As long as you're an actual artist with a vision and a story to tell, damn what the fans think they want. And now that it's over, I just don't see a future in which we ever reach those heights again. I've just been feeling less and less like an actual fan of Star Wars for a while. After sitting through Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan Kenobi, The Acolyte, Ahsoka, Mando Season 3, miss after miss after miss. I thought, well, it doesn't matter because Star Wars is and always will be a movie.
Hostile UAV above.
Depending on how they make the
Securing Alpha.
And if we're too scared to even give our main character a character trait, then it's not just bad. It's not even fun to talk about. And look, okay, I'm an unabashed lover of the prequels, alright? That's not to say that I'm a prequel defender. For some reason, a lot of people that like the prequels try to downplay or just discredit criticisms. No, all criticisms leveled at the prequels are pretty much all true. I just like watching them and talking about them despite because George Lucas took up the bat and he took
hostile UAV above.
And he kind of whiffed. Arguably, Rian Johnson did the same thing with The Last Jedi. He took a big swing and he whiffed. Or you could say it was invalidated by Rise of Skywalker. But here, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau didn't take a swing. They were too scared to even pick up the bat.
UAV inbound.
Star Wars movie is directed by Sean Murphy. Kill me. So if this is the direction that Star Wars is now destined to head down, a permanent stasis where every interesting creative idea sanded out and watered down to make the most non-provocative product with the hopes of dispelling any criticism for sheer meaningless neutrality, then I don't know how much longer I can call myself a fan of Star Wars.
Losing B. Securing Alpha. Hostile UAV above. Losing B. Securing A. Enemy has Bravo. Securing B. UAV inbound.
As a music producer, if you have Auto-Tune Unlimited, you have everything, and I'll show you why. Just take a listen to how I...
Hostile lightning strike inbound.
Like this. My baby, my Valentine. Girl, are you there making my temperature rise? And you're one of the most powerful vocal tools in the world right now. Head on to autotune.com and go get yourself the Auto-Tune Unlimited license.
Securing A. Be advised, hostile lightning strike inbound. Securing A. Mission clock about to expire. Securing A. A secure. Securing B. Securing Bravo. Good job. Get ready for the next round. Hardcore domination.
Dude, it's been a 20-year war. It has. It's been our whole lives. Since...
Secure the objective. Securing Alpha. A lockdown. We've taken the lead. Friendly care package inbound. Friendly care package inbound. Friendly lightning strike inbound. Friendly RCXD inbound. RCXD ready for launch. RCXD inbound. Friendly lightning strike inbound.
So it's like GTA, but GTA's gotta be better than Spider-Man. Why? Tell me on why you're...
Friendly UAV inbound. Losing Alpha. Care package inbound. Securing C. Charlie locked down. UAV inbound.
Dinosaur game, I believe.
Losing A. Securing B. Securing Bravo. Enemy has Alpha. Bravo secure. Hostile UAV above.
For sure, that life. I watched videos about it. It's pretty great. It looks so tight, yeah. Wasn't there a game where you started off as like a little amoeba and you had a... I might just be thinking of an episode of like a fucking... Huh? Yeah, right? You start off as a little baby amoeba. You gotta fucking become like a dominant life form. That's also... It's a good game. It's all hot. I think it was... The Isle. I'm in.
Care package inbound. Losing Bravo. Friendly UAV inbound. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Care package inbound. Losing Bravo. Friendly lightning strike inbound. Securing A.
I had headphones in. I watched no sound Mario movies. It's like this.
Losing Bravo. Mission almost complete. Don't quit now. Securing Alpha. Hostile UAV above. All flags secured. Hold your positions. Losing C. UAV inbound. It's too close. Fight harder. Losing A. Never a doubt. Good job.
Bob Haskins. Okay. You guys know.
Bob Haskins. We got Snow. Bob Haskins. What did he play, Luigi?
Yeah, he played Smee.
What?
He played Smee, and look, that's Bob
That guy,
Haskins.
he crushed me, dude.
Yeah, he did.
I'll get Bob Haskins.
He played Smee and Mario. He's the British actor.
Yeah, he's a beast. He was also in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Really?
He was the detective.
Yeah, we should have done Oscar.
Haskins is
Hell of a run. Yeah,
Okay.
hell of a run, dude.
Fair enough.
Super Mario Bros. The movie.
He was Mario.
I don't remember the live action.
It was
the one where the Goombas looked exactly like Chris Wood. Exactly like him.
The Koopas.
Yes. That's the one, man.
Let me see it. I want to see this live action Mario, but I
The live action Mario movie was funny because their last name was Mario. He was like, I'm Mario, and I'm Luigi Mario. That's pretty funny.
I just remember being a kid, watching it, getting hyped. I liked it.
Yo, this
Man,
is...
I can't believe the console wars are over. This is like for real life changing. Yeah, it feels like a way from
Damn, this shit looks fucking sick, actually.
It was sick. I don't think it's streaming anywhere.
It's streaming on Amazon. Well,
Amazon has everything.
That's what ChatGPT said.
Those fuckers.
Dude, we're having fucking N95 drama at the daycare.
Yeah.
They took a vote to see, like, who wants... They weren't letting you go in to, like, pick your kid up, you know, wait outside, masked up, or, like, outside in the vestibule. They took a vote, and, like, 87% of the parents were like, yeah, like, let's relax all the stuff and, like, let us in the building. And it's just fucking nuts, dude. They're doing it now where...
Wait, who's wearing them? The kids have to wear an N95?
Not in, they have to wear a mask. Okay. It's like 2 years and up. But they don't even, they can take it off.
They're letting 3-year-olds, they're making 3-year-olds wear masks. Two.
2-year-olds, as soon as you're 2. That's the magic number. But they get breaks. And we give
How the fuck are they keeping these masks on these kids?
They don't. And they even say we give them breaks too. It's like, fuck's going to do it? Like we let them take it off and stuff. It's like, okay.
Who's running this place?
Dude, you know, dude.
Who's doing this?
There's people. It's a daycare.
You gotta find that ahead.
I know.
You gotta just think, who's the one who made this choice?
We talked.
Did they ever tell you who's the decider?
So they go back and forth. They say we're following the health department, but then they also said, but we get to choose what policies we're implementing. So they give you a little razzle dazzle. So it's tough to nail them down. But dude, they're saying so now they're like, there's been an exposure in a 2-year-old class. So either you're quarantined for 5 days, or your kid can come in, but the school has to test them nasal swab every day for 5 days. A 2-year-old doesn't understand what's happening. They're getting a thing jammed like, you get it, you know how it feels. It's fucking uncomfortable. So you go in and they jam your kid right up the nose for 5 days in a row. It's like the kid's so terrified of the fucking kid. Like, well, that's why they give the option. It's like, you guys shouldn't even be thinking about jamming those little guys, dude.
Yeah.
So let them say no, fair enough. Or just ask the parents.
Yeah.
If you give an option, how about a third option? Like, yeah, you guys give them one? The parents are like, no. 87% of the parents are like,
Yeah, I don't want the kid hearing. Send them there. I don't care if they get COVID. They're gonna get sick. They're going to a preschool.
They're sick every fucking
They're gonna get they throw up with the crazy diseases every day.
Dude, I threw up for a month. She was at night, wake up and just go, she would wake up and go, my belly, and just go, but
Dude, me and her are on the exact same schedule, dude. Every night, it's like, I don't feel good again.
Dude, it was for like a month. You take her to the doctor, and the doctor's like, yeah, fucking hurts kids.
Yeah.
The doses run for like 6 months. It's just, dude, it's just
snot, constantly.
Non-stop, dude.
I went over to visit my sister's kids this weekend.
Yeah.
All of them, snot nose, dude.
Non-stop.
But the best is the young boy thinks that he's Spider-Man now.
Sick. Oh, they all do. Every
jumps off the couch and goes, he holds his leg. It's,
dude, I just went to Sky Zone. It's nothing but young Spider-Mans, dude.
They're all Spider-Man.
You see a kid jump, and as soon as they flip the wrist, you're like, oh shit.
Here it goes.
They fucking. There's those like walls. Like you can like climb the walls. Apparently, it's off limits. I was. Let me see that. Oh shit, that's perfect, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude. Damn.
One more.
Nothing better.
One more.
Let me see that. Damn, dude.
Stinks. was so funny though because he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it, and then his sister came up and did it once, and he immediately.
He's like, fuck that. Dude, a Spider-Man landing is better than Knee to Knuckle land. The Knee to Knuckle is classic. But a Spider-Man landing is way more flavor. Yeah, way.
And the best is just having a room full of adults go, oh, that was awesome. And the kid gets up like, yeah, I know.
I am Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, it turns out I am Spider-Man.
I don't know, pretty sure I got bit by a spider. So you're gonna take someone, so they're like, they're as old as they are, which are like almost 7, I guess.
They think they're Spider-Man.
That's their understanding of the world. You're gonna take someone who's 10% of that understanding and they come here, and fucking jam their nose, and they're just like, where the fuck am I? Where are my parents? And why is this happening? Make sure it's only 4 more days.
You're the Green Goblin. You're in the Green Goblin's lair. You have to use your Spidey.
Get me fired up, bro. It's getting me fired up.
That actually might be the new on-stage move instead of that. Next time someone heckles me, jump off the stool.
You gotta jump into the crowd.
You see a kid sit on the stool like that?
Dude, it's nothing but that at playgrounds. You see every little kid jumping off anything and just landing like...
It's about so fun. I wish we had that. We didn't have that.
Nah, not really.
We didn't have cool poses when you jumped down.
No, we didn't. We didn't have anything, dude.
No, we did. I mean, I had Spider-Man, but not like that.
I used to jump in the way.
Hardcore domination. Secure the objectives.
Straight leg, like,
We did have Jackass, though, at a decent age. Obviously, we were toddlers, but Jackass hit at the right time. I mean, we were able to jump off sheds into bushes.
Securing Bravo.
We did play that song.
UAV inbound. Losing C. Securing B. Securing B.
My friend kept trying to make me Cyclops, so it pissed me off so bad.
That's wrong.
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Securing Bravo. Losing C. All flags secured. Hold your positions. UAV inbound. Enemy has Charlie. Securing Charlie. All flags secured. Hold your positions. Counter UAV inbound. Care package inbound.
I am transforming fully offensive. I fucking Lemaire tricked me into liking.
Losing Alpha.
It was WrestleMania, so hungover, I laid on the couch watching WrestleMania highlights with him, and I was like, fuck wrestling.
Losing Bravo.
I forgot. How's it going? Figured things out. Guard Dog's gone.
Securing A.
Entirely all easy.
We lost Bravo. UAV inbound. Be advised, hostile UAV incoming. Friendly lightning strike inbound. Securing Bravo. Counter UAV inbound. Friendly care package inbound. Losing Charlie. Objective almost complete. Don't quit now. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Losing Alpha.
All those vaccines and chicken nuggets. Again, they're like, we're gonna have to keep up with China in a cyber war.
We lost A.
So you're you're saying that autistic white We're just scratching the surface, dude.
Securing Alpha.
It's the only way we're going to be able to compete with 1 million Chinese.
Securing Alpha.
Chinese 20 million white autists.
Alpha locked down. Securing Bravo. Losing Alpha. Check your timeline. Securing B. Be advised, hostile UAV incoming. Securing B.
The lactism might not be the sharpest, it just seems the sharpest because it's such a break from the black true.
It's easily the most luscious. It's a very lush tism.
There's one guy that I really like. You've seen that guy. He's like a fatter, black dude.
Big win, job done.
Yeah. Like he's like, sometimes I break down pens because I like to see things at their most base. I like to break down systems. Sometimes during class I'll break down a pen.
Just a sign up to get people back in STEM.
Yeah.
These are engineers.
It is.
Yes. I'm pumped on it, man. Yeah, we're scared of the autist planet, dude. It's gonna be. It'll probably actually be pretty tough. But then, if you're really doing this, they're gonna see how much fun the autists are having, and the fucking sniveling, ruling elites are gonna be like,
yeah, eject me. Eject me with it.
Give it to me. Sir, your liver.
You know why I'm skeptical about meeting up with bitches and shit? So peep game. I was talking to this John for like 3-4 months, right? And we were supposed to link up one time, right? And